Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. I'm Kirukan, and thank you for joining me. And, boy, today's been a Monday among Mondays. Of course, this episode should premiere Tuesday. Hopefully. Today's been pretty stressful. Basically, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Not because of anything, bad in real life, but I was completely out of internet for most of the day. In fact, I only got it back 4 hours ago. And I probably should have been recording while I didn't have internet so I couldn't get interrupted, but that'd be too sensical. Anyway, the good news is, the episode got published. It was already uploaded. I do it the night before these days. But I couldn't publish it until, 5? So, I've been trying to catch up with all of my internet stuff. The weather's been pretty nasty. Hopefully that won't cause any troubles here. Although it hasn't been terrible, just mostly rain and wind. Haven't heard any thunder. I don't know if it was the weather or what that knocked out my net. It was out for a while, couldn't get hold of the service provider, which leads me to think that, it was a bigger thing than just, me. But, it's all cleared up now. So, yeah. Yay! I apologize to those of you who are waiting for a new video and, it didn't come when it usually does. But, I got it all working. I'm glad that it's running fine now. It was driving me nuts not having the internet. I felt so alone without all of my precious viewers. Jokes aside, I really do appreciate you guys watching. I know I've said that before, but I really mean it. And, not that long ago, I finished watching the new episode of Supergirl. God damn, I love that show. Not even, speaking ironically, I love that show. Great new season premiere, had a blast with it. If you guys haven't watched that show, please do. It's so much fun. But, you're here to see me play Harvest Moon. Or see Harvest Moon get played. You're probably not here for me. But, it's here. I'm playing it. Way, way, way later than usual, because I was trying to get caught up on everything, and instead of recording earlier, like a smart person would have, I was sitting there staring at my computer telling me, you can't connect to the net. It's like, how about now? No! Now? No! Now? Okay, you know what? Yes. Really? No! But, yeah, it's all good. We're back. It's back. Everything's back. It's all good. As I stated, I was going to do something on the 5th day. I botched it. So, I'll do it, today. Wait, it was like, 6 or 7 at night when I'm supposed to do that, right? Not in the morning. If I walk in there and that cutscene triggers, I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh my god! Hello, Kurukan. Welcome. I came to see Nami. I didn't read his line. I apologize, Tim. Oh, really? Thank you very much. Nami hasn't been very cheerful recently, so we're worried about her. Nami, I'll be right back.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a video...
Oh dear, she's not here. I'm sorry, Kurukan, but you must help Nami. Here I go to save the day! I can't talk to you guys right now. I'm busy making a video. Sorry about that. That was somebody trying to chat with me. They're doing their own thing. I didn't mute anything because, again, trying to catch up. That was a weird angle. You scared me. I guess I looked kind of pitiful just then. I really like this song. I really liked it here, but I'm going to be leaving soon. I ran out of money. I guess nobody in Forget-Me-Not is looking to hire anybody, so... Kurukan, thanks for everything. Why don't you stay with me? I'm so smooth. I'd love to. I can't believe that I botched that up so many times. Because all the guides said, you know, like, 5 to midnight, I think. And it never dawned on me. Maybe they meant 5 in the morning. Oh, boy. That was lucky. See, even on a crappy Monday, some things can go right. Which means Tuesday's gonna be a bitch. Come on, jump over the thing. Takakura might have been watching. You don't want to look stupid in front of Takakura. I just realized I was gonna try and milk the cow, and then I remembered, oh yeah, the cow doesn't give milk anymore, because I'm an idiot. Oh, don't you complain. Duh! Why are you there? Yep, turn around. Turn. And after I said things were looking up, too. I'll always find a way to make it worse. Man, I can't believe I botched up that cutscene so many times. You're eating, aren't you? You're trying to eat. Don't you do it, cows. Don't you do it. Also, I fiddled with my graphics settings. Not the in-game graphics. In fact, I forgot to turn off smoothing. But, I fiddled with my TV, so I'm looking at things with a bit different color now. I don't know if it won't affect the recording. But that's not an issue, because that records off of the system directly, not off of my TV. But, yeah, right now I'm just dealing with the new colors, and it's throwing me off a bit. Because, like, I don't remember you being so colorful before, and your picture got a little darker. I think. I don't need to go in there. What am I thinking? So, yeah, I don't know why I told you guys that. That's not something that really affects. Then again, I say a lot of things that don't really affect you. It's just part of my ramblings. You love my ramblings. You know you do. No, you don't. I know you don't. Do you? So, I'll have to rush to edit this video. If you're worried that, you know, I'm rushing it just to crank out crap, I'm not. I mean, I am rushing, but it's not to crank out crap. I am going to do my best to edit the video so it's, you know, halfway watchable. I actually finished editing and rendering the last episode of Resident Evil earlier, which will, of course, go up before this. That video is all edited and up. Or, not up, but... You guys get what I'm saying. It's done. That LP, that video, all that stuff is done. I'm pretty satisfied with the final outcome of the videos, even if I'm not proud of my actual performance. But yeah, making progress on everything. Very slowly, but surely. I'm only going to record one of these tonight. I would do more, but again, trying to catch up on everything. The truth is, there's not much to catch up on. I'm just friggin' lazy, and I do things slowly. But the whole lack of internet thing threw me off quite a bit, and I moped around the house most of the day going, but I want to use my internet! Hey, Wingus. Hey, Dingus. What? Wait, she said something about... Oh god, they know! No, don't tell them! It's embarrassing if the neighbors know. Well, I'm glad I got that cutscene, because I've never seen that cutscene. Well, I have, but only in videos, not in-game. And yes, I'm doing the runaround thing, which normally I'd cut out, but I'm actually saying relevant stuff this time instead of just going, so I'll leave it in this time. Of course, I've only edited it out one time. I also wish I'd blown my nose beforehand because it's so messed up. That's all your... Okay, fine. How about this? What? Did I break it? Okay, let's do it. Let's get married. That's it? That was easy. I don't know if that changes because I saw the previous cutscene or what. Oh, that was a great smile, though. You like this kind of thing, huh? Ah! I chunked Anita right the hell out of there. Well, I'm glad that I was able to get both of those cutscenes. I really wanted to, you know, have both for you guys. I really wanted to get the other one, which, you know, was guaranteed that I'd wind up with Nami at the end of the first year, from what I've heard. But, you know, I want to get as many cutscenes like that as I can for you guys, and I know it's not going to be easy, but, you know, I don't want it to be just, I dug this up, I planted this, I made a tree, hooray, I milked a cow. I don't want it to be that kind of playthrough. So, you know, getting a bit more variety. That's always good. I'm glad I got the cutscenes. They add more to the game. And let's be honest, those are, along with the festivals, the best part of the Harvest Moon games. Granted, this one has less impressive festivals. But, it's all good. Shut up, Carter. Give me the shovel. Oh, I forgot to give... Well, I gave her the blue feather. You know what? My wife got the biggest gift I can give her. Me. I get the feeling that's a non-refundable gift. That's so mean. I'm not sure who it's mean towards, but I know it's mean towards somebody. Still, I'm glad that, you know... This day has been stressful, and it's nice when things go well. I got to see the season premiere, along with a new episode of Gotham. I watched both. Then, you know, there's this game right here, and got that cutscene finally, because I've been doing it wrong, because I'm stupid. Things are just turning out well. I really don't like Mondays. It's not, you know, a matter of, oh, it's the beginning of the work week or anything like that. It's just, Mondays don't like me. They've never liked me. Tuesdays, recently, they've been trying to bite me in the ass. So, you know, I'm prepared for the shitstorm coming tomorrow. Ooh, that found something. Yay! I can hear you out there, wind. But, yeah. I'm just glad that something is going right today. The whole thing without having my internet, that just bums me out so much. I can't talk to you right now, buddy. I don't know if you guys can hear the pop-ups. Yeah. I probably should have muted or said I need to, record this real quick. It doesn't take long. Only around 25-30 minutes. In most cases. There's a few exceptions, obviously. You can eat later, damn it. You need to be able to fit into your tux, dude. You're getting hitched. Actually, you know what? Go and pig out on some potato chips or something. This is probably your last chance. See, Flora's not letting Carter check out her butt anymore. He tried to, and she just walked off because, he needs to put a ring on that finger. Or a blue feather on that. What do they do with the blue feather? I actually don't know. And before you say something really creepy in the comments, I've already heard it before. I mean, I don't know what you could possibly mean. Don't tell me what to do, Carter. I'm all disoriented. Disorientation is lovely. Yeah. I probably just ran around in a circle there. But yeah, it's good to be back on the net. Which shows how far I've fallen. For the longest time, I didn't have the internet at home, and had to use it exclusively over at a friend's house. And when I said play it, what I was really saying is, I'd go over to his house, take over his internet, and play White Knight Chronicles 2 as much as I freaking could. Oh, those were good days. Have I mentioned White Knight Chronicles 2? I loved White Knight Chronicles 2. I can still play it offline, but it's not the same. I didn't have a guild or anything, though there was a group of friends that I had, and we all got together and played it. But, it was just so much fun, and no MMO has quite grabbed me like that since then. I do enjoy a bit of Mabinogi, though. But, yeah, I've tried a few different MMOs. None of them have quite grabbed me, and that bums me out. I'm enjoying Mabinogi quite a bit, but it's still not quite as... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say immersive. That's not the right word, especially since Mabinogi is probably more immersive. But I feel like it doesn't quite have as strong of a community. It does have a good community for the most part. There's a lot of people who will help you just because, they want to help you. There's a lot of people who will teach you the ropes when you're new. People who will, team up with you if you ask, that kind of thing. And it's a pretty fun game. White Knight 2, though, there was something about the sense of progression. Really, Takakura? I can't pick that chicken up if you're there. Or can I? But, White Knight 2, there was something about that game that grabbed me and never let go. Sometimes I still load it up and play it offline just because it's a part of me that I haven't let go of. I need to go sell that shit. But, as much as I love White Knight Chronicles 2, I can't recommend it anymore. I love the single-player mode. I still do. But when you're missing half the game, I totally get why it wouldn't rate as well amongst other players. Oh, right, I forgot to feed him. If you like, RPGs that are something like a more traditional JRPG version of Dragon Age, or even Final Fantasy XII. White Knight was a lot like that. complete with the customizable protagonist. And oh my god, were you customizable! You could customize the shit out of your protagonist, and I loved every second of it. The gameplay's still pretty solid. You get, like, roughly a 50-hour RPG. Probably a bit more than that. Because the second game includes a sort of remastered version of the first game. And you can play starting from the first one and all go the way through. In fact, I recommend it because that's the best way to play. The story isn't particularly original, but pokes fun at itself for that. And, you know, it looks gorgeous even now. So, you know, if you want a decent, fairly fast-paced turn-based RPG, it has an active battle system, but still turn-based. I recommend it. As long as you're okay knowing that you won't be able to do most of the side quests very easily, if at all, because they killed the online. They killed it, and I was so young. There's also the PSP game, but if you live outside of Japan or Europe, you have to import that one. I imported it. $80! So expensive, so worth it though. I friggin' loved it. I love handheld RPGs, and the fact that it was a handheld prequel to one of my favorites, that was pretty alright. Even if it had horrible, horrible load times. Music was great. The graphics were not as good as Phantasy Star Portable, but still pretty good. And the gameplay was not as good as the console games, but still solid. It was a fun game. I liked it. But that's just me feeling nostalgic. There was a time, I've probably mentioned this somewhere, there was a time where I planned on doing a White Knight 2 LP, but there were problems with the recording and it just depressed me. I may come back and do it, though. Don't know if I'll start from scratch or use my super powerful game end character. Ah, man, those were good times. I played with a lot of friends who were mostly in Europe, I think. I don't know. But, you know, they're great guys and gals. Actually, I think most of them were female. I don't know. Some of them probably thought I was female. I know some of them did. Because I played a female character, and won't lie, I tend to get a little bit in character when playing those games. It's not even something I'm consciously aware of. You know, when I was playing it over at Shad's house, you know, he was watching me, and he's like, "You say weird things when you're playing." What do you mean? Well, you start saying stuff like tee-hee. I do what? So, you know, I start talking in a weird feminine manner and whatnot. It was totally not on purpose. I saw the waifu in the background. But, those were good times. I hope someday I find another game that grabs me like that. I've tried, like I said, a few other MMOs. I even bought an MMO just to cheer up a friend. They were feeling down, and they were playing it. One of their friends who they played it with, well, but basically, long story short, they were bummed out, so I bought it so I could play it with them. We didn't get to play much because their schedule became busy, and, you know, just that kind of thing. They also lived in a time zone way different than mine, so sometimes we only had a few minutes together, but I don't regret it. And I still have the game. I keep it updated. I really should play it more. I record it, but it's on PC, and you know how PC loves me. But who knows? Maybe I'll go back and do it. I mean, if possible. It's probably not possible, but, you know, at the very least, I should go back and play the damn game. I have it, it's installed, it takes up a huge chunk of my hard drive. But the game deserves to be played. And no, I'm not giving it away. I actually do like the game, I'm just too lazy to play it. But I have been playing a lot of Mabinogi. A few of my friends play that, and then I've met a few people in there who are pretty cool bros. Or sisters. I don't know. I don't judge. If you play a female character, that's cool. I do too. Honestly, the whole stigma of, oh, well, it's weird that you play a female character in a game. Why? It's not real. It's not necessarily wish fulfillment. I don't think it's wish fulfillment. That's a whole different can of worms. Fulfillment. I don't think it's wish fulfillment for me. I just happen to prefer female characters. Let's see. Okay, I've got 3 of those. Big hutch. No, I don't want to give him the huge hutch up. That's worth money. I guess I'm not cooking sushi tonight. Here, I'm now your best friend. But, what was I saying? Oh, right. If you play as a female character, and you're male, there's no shame in that. And in fact, embrace it. Not necessarily embrace being a girl. Unless that's what you want to do. Again, I ain't gonna judge. But play the game the way you want to. Make the character you want to. It doesn't have to be an extension of your psyche. It can just be a character you wanted to create. And that happened to be the medium with which to create them. If you're female and want to play a male character, you know what? That's okay too. There's no difference because why should there be? Maybe it's weird for somebody like me to say that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that, to me, they're characters. They're characters I'm attached to in many cases. My White Knight 2 character, I can't let go of that game because, well, of her. Because she's a character I became attached to. I became attached to her journeys with other people's characters. The few times that I got to play online, sometimes it was months apart, but, arriving on there and seeing everyone welcome me back, fighting together, that's what made it fun. But I've bothered enough for one day, or one episode, so thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back for the next one.